here we go again. Day 6 of 30. Wow. Where'd that go? It seems like it was only just yesterday we first started this. Jade, who have we got recognizing today? I know we've got some really awesome stars, getting out there and taking massive action. The one person that I'd like to, really celebrate and recognize is Zach Brown. Zach is over in Thailand. He's getting up, the crack of dawn for these calls. And what he did yesterday, like thinking outside the box, turning into creating his own little funnel there on that, that little tool that he built, to help him step up and stand out from the crowd and create massive awareness. But not just that, look for ways to convert traffic into leads and leads into prospects and all that sort of thing. So, hey, Zach, well done, mate. I love the initiative. And it definitely is the definition of ignorance on fire versus knowledge on ice, mate. And I love just taking massive action. And I just wanted to celebrate that. Jade, who else are we celebrating today?
Definitely celebrating Jo Sweeney. She's showing up every day, and she's all over my feed, and it's Shopley. But I love how she's sharing her story, and you're getting different parts of it every day. Along with Jeanette McCullough, Jan DeConti, and just everyone else that's really taking action. It's really awesome to see.
I think we've got a few stars starting to step up. And hey, if you've been watching our challenge and you're just watching from the sidelines, and that's cool if that's what you want to do, but I know that's where you're not going to get results. The ones that are going to get results are the ones who are out there playing the game. You're out there, getting their knees dirty, getting tackled, having a go, right? So my encouragement for you is, if you're not plugged in yet, if you're not showing up, please plug in, please have a go. Because what do you got to lose? If you don't have a go, your results are guaranteed to be zero. But as we talk in today's conversation, we're talking about awareness is the main topic. You'll understand why we show up in the way we show up. Couple of other people I want to give a shout out to is Stacey Davidson. Working on the big stations out west there. Is showing up, still plugging in. We've got Annalise who's going, following through every day and sharing her insights. What I'm loving most about the people who are plugged in is the way that they're showing up. It's not just about salesy. It's not just about pitch. It's all about education and adding value to their circle of influence, their community, and becoming that person of influence. It's a beautiful thing to watch.
Absolutely. And I really just want to give a shout out to one of the vendors who's just made her first sale, Abby Long. Absolutely incredible. And just the excitement from making that first sale. And it doesn't matter whether you're an affiliate or you're a vendor, the excitement level just goes next level, right?
Well, you start to see this work. I can remember my first sale. Like, I've made millions of dollars in this space, but I can still remember that first one very clearly. Yeah. It's because it's like the hope, the oh my God, I can actually make this work factor come into play, right?
Yeah, and absolutely.
I think as someone who's been doing this for 16 plus years now, like there's almost that expectation, of wisdom and experience that I know what I'm talking about. I've lost that newbie factor, that shine, where it's no longer as relatable or as no longer as aspirate, like it's a bit more aspirational from someone who's just getting started, right? But this is the beautiful thing about here. If you're just getting started and you're embracing that, like leverage and embrace that newbie factor. G'day, Sharon. How are you? That newbie shine, like that's attractive because you're not so aspirational, right? For me to, Tony Robbins, like that's a big stretch to try and climb and be like Tony Robbins. But from me to Amanda McCloy, I'm not discounting Amanda. Amanda's great, but, you can see the difference between, like, if you look on the runs, Tony Robbins is right up here. Amanda's probably here. Jeff's probably here. It's not so much of a hard climb to get to where Amanda is versus where Tony is. So that's more of an attractive piece to connect with someone like Amanda versus me trying to reach out and connect with someone like Tony. However, been doing this for 16 years now, and I have people like, Joseph McClendon and Mary Glorifield, and I'm only 1 degree from Tony now. So, like, it's a pretty cool thing, but it's taken me 16 years to get that happening. Whereas You know, someone like Abby who's just made her first sale. She's new to the online marketing space and the e-commerce space. Her story is a lot more relatable than it is to say mine, you know, who's been doing this for 16 years. So, g'day, Joanne. How are you? Thank you very much for tuning in. Well, Jade, thank you very much for jumping on there. I'll get you to come back towards the end of the call. Let's get into today's masterclass.
Have
So, the
fun.
objective today is understanding why awareness is the foundation of affiliate marketing success. We're going to go through and show you how to create content that gets seen without having that spammy feel to it all. I'm going to share with you our top 5 expert-backed strategies to help you to boost awareness and get into that space. We're going to do a bit of a show, don't tell. We're going to spend 5 minutes here where I craft a promotional post here to promote Amanda McCloy's Coach to Success launch, which is happening tomorrow night. So I'm going to leverage that as an exciting story to be able to share on the Shoply front, to be able to see me in action. So we're going to do that. Now, guys, as always, this is an action challenge. So take action, get accountability, and you know, plug in. If you need to, one of the recommendations here around accountability, right, is partner up with someone. Share with your why, share your goal with someone, and then go to work. You know, like, who's that person you would lock arms with and go to war with? You know, get in the foxhill with, you know, and go to battle. You know, that person that's going to hold you accountable and you hold them accountable. There's a reason why gym buddies and walking buddies and all of that sort of thing work. Because when we share our goals, when we share our desires, when we share our intent with someone else, there's an inbuilt accountability that happens around that. So either share with me, share with Jade, find a friend, find a partner who is going to be your accountability buddy, you know, in the rest of this challenge. So why creating awareness is everything. It's the reason why it's the first stage in the customer value journey. You can't sell if no one knows you exist. You've got to put yourself out there. You've got to be brave. You've got to get yourself out of the way. Attention equals currency. If people don't see you, they can't buy from you. Pretty obvious reason, but it's such a reason. You know, people just leave things, excuses, and make reasons why they don't show up. Here, I'm going to share with you the top 5 reasons why awareness is key to making money online. You know, experts like Frank Kern, Donald Miller, Russell Brunson, Ryan Dice, they all agree we need to be seen, we need to be trusted, we need to be everywhere. You know, what is your biggest struggle when it comes to getting seen online? I'd love to know. Leave it in the comments below here for me. Like, I'd love to hear what your biggest struggle and concern is around getting seen online and why. You know, part 2 to this is I want to really start to break down the awareness strategies. I'm going to give you my top 5 awareness strategies before I go into implementation mode myself. Number reason why. 1, the market is noisy. You know, if you're not seen, you're forgotten about. And it's even noisier if you're just like everybody else, right? You're a carbon copy, you know, Shoply ambassador or a Laptop Lifestyle Dad's ambassador. You know, let's be someone who shows up and serves to our community, making it all about them, not about us, and look for ways to create an impact that speaks to their heart to be able to influence and then lead them. One of the things around here, though, is you need to be consistent. You need to show up daily, even if you don't feel like it. Tell you a little secret. Yesterday, I didn't feel like it. I was in massive amounts of pain, but I promised you that I would show up and I was there. And today I'm still in massive amounts of pain, but I am here. So being consistent, right? Because what is the number one thing we start this whole challenge off is the world is starving for connection. It's starving for trust. We need to build that trust bank with our people, and we need to show up and let our yes be a yes and our no be a no. You know, Frank Kern's hack here is to repurpose organic content. You know, you don't have to just put up a post and, you know, leave it and be done with it. You know, if you found a post that worked really, really well 3 months ago, repurpose it, reshare it, go share it on different social media channels. The idea here around awareness, the goal is quite simple. Stay in front of people's mind. There are a reason why McDonald's and Coca-Cola and Nike spend billions of dollars on billboard and direct sales advertising and you know, staying in front of your face, because they're all about, you know, keeping front of mind, keeping top of mind, making aware that they exist. You know, just imagine for a second, McDonald's, the world's largest, probably, franchise in the world, the most recognizable one, Coca-Cola and McDonald's are right up there, right? Imagine these two brands. They pulled every single cent from their advertising budget and they stopped advertising. It would probably take, I reckon, at least a decade for people to have that, almost blockbuster type feel conversation to it, right? You remember that back then, you remember when people still talk about them because they're such an influential brand. What would happen if you stopped marketing today? Would people still talk about you 10 years later? Probably not. I know they probably wouldn't talk about me for I probably get forgotten about maybe in 12 months time, because our influence is built by consistency, by showing up every day. And that is one of the hard grind parts about it. This is why people give up in this space. This is why people can burn out in this space, is because they're showing up for the wrong reasons. So my question for you here is, why are you showing up? Is it for you, or is it for a mission? Is it for a legacy? You really got to get clear on the why you want to show up every day and serve in this space, because it really is a service. Number two, people buy from those people they know, like, and trust. I've ever said it there, people buy from people they connect, relate, and resonate, right? Nobody in the world of the history has ever bought from a stranger. They always buy from trusted guides. Remember, I keep talking about us. We're guides on the journey, right? Our job isn't actually to sell. Is to position ourselves as the person of authority. When you go to a doctor and he says, okay, you got to cut your left arm off because it's gangrenous, and if you don't, you're going to die. You probably cut your arm off reluctantly, but you'll do it, right? That is the relationship we need with our people. We need to position ourselves as the authority in the story. Donald Miller's hack here is to tell your audience story, not just your own. Position you as the hero maker of the story. Use pain, use struggle, use transformation of others that you've been able to help support as the building the connection point. Now, if you're just getting started, how do you do that? Well, then you use your story, your struggle, but you position yourself in a way that is making you the guide of the story, not the hero of the story. It's very important that you stay to that guide process, right? And it's all about them, not about you. Number three here is you can't sell without traffic. And the best part about the online social media world is organic traffic is free. There are two ways to do this. Tap into attraction type social selling marketing, organic traffic, free traffic, or tap into paid advertising and scale up that way. Now, as someone who's probably managed over the last decade, multiple millions of dollars in Facebook ads and pay-per-click advertising, and been able to convert that into tens of millions of dollars in revenue. Today, with Facebook advertising the way it is, unless you've got a business that's already producing $100,000, $200,000 in sales, and you can invest at least $10,000 into paid advertising to get started, I would not even entertain that idea. It is too competitive compared to what it was 5-10 years ago, right? It's become that, too costly to go try and test with. Facebook ads are a really great way to scale up your business if you're ready to rock and roll and you're looking to scale. But I would never test and measure. I would never start with Facebook ads. I would leverage organic. I would get sales going through, brand, personal branding and that type of thing. Then I would look at advertising. Stop waiting for customers to come to you. You need to go where the attention is. So some organic strategies here is find Facebook groups that are active, that you can contribute to and be part of that community. Leverage Reels, leverage TikToks, leverage YouTube Shorts. They're everywhere and they're free. Russell Brunson's top hack here is create curiosity-driven content that makes people want to know more. I've said it all along. Marketing is designed to create curiosity. Sales happens with conversations on the back end of it all, right? Here's an example hook that you could use with your post or your reel, right? Most people are doing X, fill in the blank, X wrong. Here's what I learned after doing $1 million in sales. See what that's doing, right? It's the before versus after. We talk about the customer value journey. We're highlighting what Sucksville looks like. we're painting the picture of what Awesome Town looks like. We're the bridge in the conversation. Number 4 here is the more people who see you, the more people will buy from you. It's a pretty obvious statement, but we really just need to drive that home, right? More eyeballs equals more conversions. More conversations equals more conversions. If only 10 people see you, if you only talk to 10 people, in Shopley or Earth Foods or Coach to Success or Laptop Lifestyle Dad's Academy, this normal ratio here, and being conservative, not knowing how you can sell and not knowing your influence, not knowing your capability, the normal ratio is 10% conversion. If 10 people you talk to or see your post, maybe one will convert. So if that's the game, then we need to get more eyeballs. We need to get more conversations to equal more conversions. So if 1,000 people see it, now we're talking, right? Ryan Dice's hack from digitalmarketer.com here suggests that marketing is like a media company. We are digital content creators, and we need to be able to make sure that we're treating ourselves, You.Inc., Laptop Lifestyle Dad, Lux Lioness, Pumped Up Platypus, Joanne Cameron, Joanne Rolls, Joe Sweeney. I'm getting the J's going here for a second. Are treating yourself like you're a media company. Make sure that when you post content, you're posting content to serve your community, your micro influence. Whether that's 1,000, 10,000, or 20,000, you're a micro influencer that can serve your community. Make sure your content is entertaining, educational, engaging, and be valuable first. Look at Oprah Winfrey, for example, right? She became the queen of this space as influencer. What did she do? She created a TV show that created content that was entertaining, educational, and engaging, and she built a massive fan base because she was valuable first. And then what we do is we put the right product in front of the right people at the right time. See, awareness is not actually designed to sell. Awareness is to draw people in to help you to build your influence. Number 5, if you're not creating awareness, you're playing too small. The top marketers, and now you can start to see why I show up every day and why other marketers are in your newsfeed every day, several times a day. The top marketers show up everywhere. Look, I am even probably playing too small. I need to be on LinkedIn. I probably need to be more on TikTok. I probably need to be more on Instagram. I have built my influence, my business here on Facebook and Facebook groups. That is a decision that I made because I got too overwhelming trying to do all the other channels. I'm now just at that space, even looking at thinking about scaling out that way. There's 2 ways to scale a business. I can scale up by doing more of what I'm doing or put more fuel in the fire, i.e. paid advertising, or I can scale out. I can look for different channels and I can go to a wider, different audience, right? We can't wait for our customers to find us. We need to go be where they're at and get their attention. Repurposing content everywhere over the different channels, using AI to help, but making it sound like you. This is why I've got people like Dave Miller on my team who can do customer avatar videos, who can do some pretty cool stuff and repurposing AI content, because now I can just show up here on Facebook. He can take this content, use AI to break it up and to split it up and to repurpose it and put it over different channels for me. And that's something that we're implementing in our own community here with the Laptop Lifestyle Dad's game plan over the next couple of months. Audience engagement, right? I love you to, focus on here, right? Because we're talking about the customer value journey, awareness, engagement. So now doing and practicing what I preach, I've just created massive awareness by being entertaining, educational. And what was the other one? And remember, engaging. The next part here is we want to now engage to build relationship and trust. So leave in the comments here for me to help you to engage with me. Which of the 5 strategies are you going to implement today? Drop below and share with us what are the 1 areas that you feel that you could do better on or play a different game, because that is all this entrepreneurial journey is all about, is showing up in a bigger, better, maybe even different way each day to keep improving. We're either green and growing or we're ripe and rotten. Let me shift gears here. I want to share my screen with you now, and I want you to actually see me in action whilst I create a post here to promote Amanda McCloy's Coach to Success party launch. All right, so Amanda McCloy, beautiful friend, got to know her now from the last 18 months. Thanks to Jade Winsley as the bridge to this conversation in the introduction. Amanda is a top network marketer, been around for a while now, but loves to help others to work out their comp plan, work out how to, really position themselves as leaders, in the industry. I've always said it, become the leader that you wish that you had, right? And sometimes you need a leader or a mentor in your corner to be able to help you to fine tune that process to become the leader that you need to be. Amanda's probably one of the best when I come to see when it comes to network marketing, coming to converting her influence into sales. And so Amanda's actually blessed me the opportunity here to bring her on as a vendor onto Shoply. When I promoted Shoply to her August last year, I was actually in Thailand with Lachlan, and I was sharing this, this amazing decentralized e-commerce platform. I was relating to her, being a coach and a mentor in this space, and the fact that we both over the last 12 months tried to start our own affiliate program for our coaching businesses, and realized the clunkiness of it all. Amanda actually watched me on my journey, early last year, go through the headaches and the turmoil of trying to start my own ambassador program, and was watching from afar and seeing how I could get it working, knowing that Jade and we were having some pretty intimate conversations behind the scenes and trying to tweak and adjust it to make it work. Amanda was wise. She learned from my experience, and she sat back and studied that process. But I know that Amanda wanted to create her own ambassador program for Coach to Success as well, and was just looking for the right solution that didn't cause another headache and another job on our plate. So when I was presented with Shoply, it's like the light bulb moments went off for me. One of the first people that I thought of was Amanda McCloy in her Coach to Success program, and how we could launch an ambassador program for her as well. So lo and behold, 6 months onto this journey, Jade has been working her little bum off in the background to help both of us get our programs up and running. And we are launching Coach to Success on Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Sydney time. We're going to do a launch party. Amanda's going to come in. She's going to give you a free training on how to transform network marketers and how to get you from that 0 to 10K mark. Now, I know that when you do the Australian currency conversion from US dollars to Australian dollars, this Coach to Success program here, that is a 12-month program. Look, it's a no-brainer in itself. Personally, I've paid tens of thousands of dollars to be part of a mentoring program that's coaching like this, to get access to learning how to become better at sales and to be better at networking, to be a better leader. And absolutely privileged and blessed to be able to bring Amanda McCloy's Coach to Success here to Shoply as part of the vendor development program. And you would think, in the past, two mentors, right? Like I teach AI, I teach social selling, I teach, network marketers how to leverage that. And Amanda teaches, sales and leadership, as I said, and, how to recruit and become a really top network marketing leader. You would see in the past as us as probably competitors, right? This is the best thing I love about this. The Laptop Lifestyle Dads community, our mission is to help transform frustrated affiliate network marketers into laptop lifestyle legends, teaching them how to make their first $10,000 a month online so they become the fun vacation parent, fueled by dad jokes, of course, so they can focus making on memories with their family, right? That is our core mission. It's not all just about the Jeff Ross show and stroking my ego. It's about the community. I know I could serve our community with the Laptop Lifestyle Dads community here in a way that helps people to learn how to master their message and find their voice and build a personal brand and leverage AI in that space. But I know I can't be everything for everybody, and I can't do everything for everybody, and I can't save or rescue anybody. But what I can do is I can bring experts in their industry, in the field, in their specialities, and bring them to our community here, and I can collaborate, and we can build a community of awesomeness together, and we can get to Awesome Town together. So it's my blessing, it's my privilege here to introduce you to Amanda McCloy if you haven't heard of her before. You're looking at this Coach Success. This is her high ticket item on Shoply. There are other options there that you saw. So there's something for everybody. You get in where you fit in. But the reason I wanted to share this one with you is look at this. That's 320 US dollars. You go promote this product to your marketplace and, to help people to learn how to, get into, strategies and live coaching and proven results to go from 10 to 10K to, 0 to 10K. And you can look at what she's done here. Emily, $100,000 in 4 months in sales, 8 sales in 24. One of the things I loves about Amanda is she has a track record and she's in the trenches doing what she needs to be doing here in this space. And so you can go ahead and become a product of the product. You can come join Coach to Success. Either you pay for the year up front or you pay the monthly membership fee, whatever it works best for you. And, if you wanted to, you can come join through my link. Here's me doing some affiliate marketing for you right now, right? So if I find a product here that I like, I'm going to copy the link here. That's just copied to my notepad here. I'm actually going to share that link here in the comments. So I'll come to my post here. Let's go down here. Let me just copy and post here. And I could just look, I would probably say something along the lines of, make sure you come check out, blah, 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 blah. But there's the link there for you to go check it out. Now, as Jade just pointed out, that's $500 AUD. Like for us Aussies, that's a big deal. How much would, change the game for you for a $500 AUD program there to be able to add to that? So let me now show you in action. Let me go put together a post. I'm going to show you how to leverage Chatty here for a second. I'm going to go back to screen share. Let me present here. So let's go screen share. I want to share the sound so you can actually hear me. And I'm going to talk to Chatty and I'm going to get it to help me come up with a post. All right. So should be able to see my screen. Yep. Awesome. I'm going to talk to Chatty here back and forth for a second. And I'm just going to have some voice prompting. So this is me leveraging AI to be able to help me to craft a story post. Basically just rinse and repeat that story I just shared with you to invite people to come check out our launch party, where Amanda's going to be able to come in and step up and shine and do what she does best to empower and equip and give that excite factor to be able to then educate and inform and engage with you. What is it? Entertain, educate, and engage, to build that relationship, to build the know, like, and trust, to be able to then enroll you and invite you to come into this conversation. So let me just quickly put this together for you. Hey, Chatty, how are you today? So I need to put together a story-based post. I want you to act like Donald Miller from StoryBrand and Simon Sinek from Start With Why. And I want you to help me to craft a story-based post, like an excitement announcement post, to help me sort of celebrate the fact that I personally was able to bring on Amanda McCloy to Shoply. And today is our exciting day because we're launching her Coach to Success program on Shoply as her launch party. Tomorrow night, Thursday night, Sydney time, 7:30 p.m. And so the Shoply team and myself and Jade and Aaron and all of that are really excited to be able to celebrate this launch party with Amanda McCloy. Now, I personally spoke to Amanda about Shoply August last year, so August 2024, actually whilst I was on a trip with Lachlan in Thailand, talking about, as a coach and mentors, how do we leverage and increase our sales with an affiliate ambassador program? Personally, I tried to start an ambassador program there early 2024, and it was good for sales, but it was nothing but a bit of a headache in the back end, broken links, broken cookies, ambassadors trying to claim sales that weren't necessarily theirs because of the confusion of tracking and all of that sort of stuff. It was nothing but a headache and a nightmare to manage on the back end. So we closed down our own ambassador program. And then, 2-3 months after that journey, I was introduced to Shoply myself. And I knew Amanda was, looking to scale her business up by implementing an ambassador program as well. So I showed Amanda what was possible here with Shoply. The light bulbs went off straight away. She saw it as a no-brainer conversation to get in early and then be a part of that pioneering story with Shoply here. And it's my absolute privilege. It's my absolute blessing to bring Amanda McCloy's Coach to Success program here, onto Shoply as another way to serve our communities. Unpack Amanda McCloy's Coach to Success benefits of her course. Chatty, so can you do some research on that for me and just help me to really bring that home? and help me to craft a really powerful story. And then I want you to, enroll people and invite people into the story to come join us at this launch party at 7:30 p.m. Thursday, the 20th of March. And basically the call to action is hashtag yes me for the link to be able to come along to the call tomorrow night for the launch party. Can you help me put that together in a story-based post, please?
I'm thrilled to announce that Amanda McCloy is joining Shop.ly to launch her Coach to Success program. This collaboration began last August when Amanda recognized Shop.ly's potential to enhance her business. Tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Sydney time, we're hosting a launch party to celebrate this partnership. Join us to learn how Amanda's program can transform your business. Simply comment "Yes, me" for the link to the event.
Okay. So now I've given it some sort of base content there. I've sort of shared the personal story, but it's made it very, very brief, right? So I'm not happy with that. So let's now redo this. Okay, so redo this, but please craft an personalized excitement story. Now, I'm not worried about spelling because Chatty doesn't need to worry about that. It's one of the best things about Chatty. I can't spell. Redo this, please, to craft a personalized excitement story to share the heart of why I am excited about the launch of Coach to Success on Shoply. Act like Donald Miller to help me craft this story. And correction, it's Shoply, not Shop.ly. All right, so sometimes you just got to correct and revise, Chatty. All right, so let's get going here. All right, so the moment everything clicked back in August, here we go. Last year in Thailand, my son Lachlan taking in the beauty of the adventure, of course, still geeking out of all things business. Because let's be real, my brain never switches off. That's when I had a conversation with Amanda McCloy, and it would turn into something bigger than either of us would ever realize at that time. You see, Amanda and I had been talking about how coaches, mentors, experts could scale their businesses without burnout. We both knew the power of affiliate ambassador program, a way to reward those who love what we do and want to share it. But we knew the headaches that came with trying to run our own, broken links, messy tracking, ambassadors claiming commissions weren't theirs, hours of admin just to try to keep it all together. I tried it myself early 2024. While it boosted sales, it was a logistical nightmare. So we shut it down. Then a few months later, Shoply entered my world, a decentralized e-commerce platform that made affiliate marketing seamless, a system that automated the heavy lifting. And that's what I thought of Amanda, right? So I'm positioning my story here as the process here to find it relatable and connectable. But now it's still all about me. Now I want to make sure we reposition this here as Amanda's, as Amanda is the hero. And let's ask Chatty to do some quick research to help bring this home a bit more and bring in the benefits. All right, let's see what it has to happen now. So it's just a little bit of a tweaking and fine tuning and adjustment, right? But still, straight away, I could never do this as quickly as what Chatty's doing for me right now. So in a dynamic world of network marketing, finding a mentor. Okay, we're having a tech glitch. Let's keep going, Chatty. You can do this. I'm loving this challenge at the moment, and the tech gremlins are coming out every time I go to do something live. I seem to have a tech gremlin. Maybe my words are attracting that to me. It's the law of magnetism, right? So let's take that back. Let's transform that out, and let's get this going. Come on, Chatty, you can do it. Just do it. Here we go. In the dynamic world of network marketing, finding a mentor who not only understands the intricacies of business, but also possesses the passion to empower others, a rare gem. Amanda McCloy is a remarkable leader. All right, so now it's going into details because I've asked her to do some research on Amanda. Right, so now it's got that research. I can bring in my story. I'm just going to copy that. I'm going to then copy this, and my action here is right at the top of this. I'm going to just ask it to create an amazing post together. Use the last two results from our story around Amanda and turn this into, turn this into an amazing announcement story sharing my personal excitement about launching CTS on Shoply tomorrow night. That's what it comes up with now. All right, here we go. Final iteration. Story-based announcement infused with excitement. When the opportunity meets the right leader, magic happens. Back in August last year, I was sitting in Thailand. Then we had a conversation with Amanda, and something sparked. It was big. Amanda is one of the most passionate, dedicated mentors I've seen in this space with a Coach to Success program. How do I scale my impact without sacrificing my time, energy, and sanity? Yeah, this is cool. I love this. Affiliate programs, we're highlighting the challenge that we faced and why we came onto Shoply. He entered the new picture here, and then here we go. We're bringing in Amanda's course here because huge means coaches can now scale, affiliates can now promote. All right, I could tweak that and adjust that a little bit more. So let's just quickly make one little adjustment here. All right, final adjustment. Let's infuse why Coach to Success is a must for any network marketer in my personal story above. So sometimes you got to be very, very specific with your instructions. I'm in coaching mode here, so I'm not actually focused on my instructions here with Chatty, so it's not been as clear. I'm not being as clear as what I needed to be. But here we go. There we go. Now some clarity's brought it in. The missing piece every network marketer needs. Launching tomorrow, back in August. Here we go. All right, network marketer, spinning your wheels, step-by-step guides. We're talking about Coach to Success now. So I was able to have, bringing that personal touch here now. Amanda is one of the most dedicated. Boy, I've come to that. You learn from, leverage. Here we go. Now I brought in my personal story. Right, so now I'm happy with that. Now I can just quickly copy that. Let's just do that now and make sure I share my screen with you. All right, so now I've got a post there, and maybe I can just quickly grab Amanda's image here from her Coach to Success. Let me just quickly link that in because I'm going to need that link in a second to be able to bring this all in. Actually, I'm going to need a link to invite people to our call tomorrow night. So I'm just going to quickly copy that, open up the image tab, Save image. All right. So then I'm going to post that. I'm going to just grab the image for that one as my hero shot. I'm then going to copy and paste. See, now I've got all the actors there because I just hit copy. Now here's a little trick I found the other day, right? See, if I hit copy, it's now everything is bold because of the formatting has put those little asterisks in for me. Here's a little shortcut. If I just copy what I need from there and paste, it's gotten rid of all the bolding, but it's gotten rid of all those asterisks, and I don't have to clean that up anymore. So then I just play around with it here and reformat it a little bit. I like to make sure I've got a space between every sentence just because my dyslexia, it makes it easier to read. It's just a dyslexic thing. I found a lot of my friends and family actually like the way that I present my content. You do you, but this is just a tip that I found. You know, when scanning content, when it's got more spaces between it, it's easier to read if it's not so blocky, if that makes sense. So I just quickly just go through, reformat it a little bit. Yep, cool. I'm happy with that. Then I'm going to actually go here and find opportunities to tag where I can tag people. In this case, obviously Amanda. Just a little social media hack here to be able to help you to get more reach. We're going to talk about Shopley here. So let's tag Shopley into the conversation. Just this helps. It's part of the social media SEO. So when people go searching for things, I'm also going to tag a few people here on this post that are important to this conversation. So Amanda, Aaron Byerly, I know Nicolette. Who else we got? Dave, Jade, Amanda. Yep, and yep, that'll do for now. I could tag a few more if I wanted to, and away we go. That is me. That's my affiliate marketing post for today. That's me taking action. I've done my post for the day. Now, part of your homework is for you to go do yours. So there you go. This is us, using Shopley as a way to collaborate and connect, and go into that space, and away we rock and roll. So thank you very much, guys. That's pretty much what I have for today. Just before we wrap up, let me talk about something that is really, really important to my heart, and obviously that is the Laptop Lifestyle Dads Academy. Most people that I come across struggle in the affiliate network marketing space. Not because they're lazy, but because they don't have the right systems. And what happens when you don't have a system? You guessed it. You're hoping for everything to work for you. You wish that things could just work. So you find yourself into that wishing game, that hoping game, throwing stuff and hoping it sticks, right? But hope in itself is not a strategy. You're here because you're wanting to make your first $1,000 online, right? For affiliate marketing. You're ready to stop spinning your wheels and you're actually starting to, plug in and do the work that's required to help you to start making commissions. You know that you don't have to do this alone, and you can do it with collaborativity and you can do it with connection. And you know that helping you to take action and accountability is part of the ingredients to success. But if nothing changes, nothing changes. Let me just be 100% real with you here for a second. If all you do is take notes and you show up live to every single challenge day here, my job is done. But if you don't have to continue to have that clear roadmap to help you to build a personal brand, to help you to find your voice, to nail your message, niche, and get clarity on your message and help you to show up in a way to leverage AI, just like I've been doing there, you'll stay stuck. And probably the next month, the next year, the next decade, you'll probably be in the same position unless you do something about it. Unless you find a mentor and a coach like myself to be able to help you in that position, to help you to grow in that space. Laptop Lifestyle Dads Academy is your shortcut to success. The system that we've been showing, so we've had people show up on week 1 and get results right away by getting clarity on mastering their message and finding their voice. You get consistency by showing up and plugging into a community that is doing the work with you and truly does care. You don't have to figure this out on your own anymore. The community that we're here, Jade, myself, and Dave, and the rest of the community, we've got your back. This is a journey that we're climbing the mountain from Sucksville to Awesome Town together. And our strategy are from top earners, from people who are in the trenches. I was the top global recruiter for Dream Trips International. I was one of the top pioneers here in the top 30 for this Shopley launch, and still am. You know, made millions of dollars in affiliate marketing and direct sales over the last 10 years. And so help you to share all of that experience and wisdom with you here in the academy. You know, right now you have two choices. You can keep figuring this out on your own, or you can plug into that proven roadmap and get ready and plug into our community that's already working. You know, if one of these is going to help you to get going faster, it's probably definitely the academy, because I could definitely put my finger on the pulse to help you out and get running. So you can jump into the academy right now. And let me just quickly drop the link in there for the comments for you to be able to help show you where to get started. So, you know, this is me doing my own affiliate marketing plug here to be able to get you going. So Jade's already done that for you as well. And if you're looking to jump on a quick 15-minute call with me, and let's do a strategy session. Let's see how we can personalize this journey to your needs, answer any questions that you may have, talk about your goals, see if this is a right fit. I'll get you to book in a 15-minute call with me here via my Calendly link just right here. So thank you very much for tuning in for day 6. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about engagement strategies. We've talked about awareness strategies today. All you need to do is keep showing up, keep doing what you're doing. You'll get the results that you need if you stay consistent, if you look for ways to fail forward fast. You have an opportunity to level up right now, and, don't waste this. Keep plugging in. For those of you who are plugged in and doing the work, well done. For those of you who are just getting started, well done. For those of you who are actually on the sidelines and watching from afar, well done. But let's get in the game. What can we do to help to compel you, to enroll you, to invite you to get in the game? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to be able to serve, and love to be able to serve more people. Hey guys, I can't do this by myself. I need you to continue to invite people into this challenge. Just because we're at day 6, it doesn't mean people can't play catch up and get started, or start from day 1 when they get started, right? I've actually already made the decision that I'm going to repurpose this 30-day challenge and turn it into a free course and put that onto Shopley for people when they get started. And so looking forward to, continuing this conversation, looking forward to continuing the story with you tomorrow, 7 a.m. Sydney time. Make sure that you plug into our Facebook group community to keep that action going and support going. Look forward to seeing you on the next one. Stay caffeinated, stay legendary. Bye for now.